Welcome on board Aegean Odyssey by Voyages to Antiquity. She is a small vessel carrying 386 passengers over 7 passenger decks. Now I know what you think, oh, she's a small ship, I don't know if she'll be able to take all the boxes. But let me prove you wrong, because Voyages to Antiquity can give you the most of your time and money without compromising on quality and service. Let's start with the reception lounge, where you will be greeted by the friendly staff. The reception lounge, as you can see, is light and airy and very functional, and is also one of the only places where you can access the Wi-Fi signal. Next to the reception area is the internet room, where you can use the facilities to access the internet and contact your loved ones back home. The internet is an additional cost, but it will be free for returning passengers or Odyssey Club members, so it's a really good perk for past passengers. Next door is a salon where you can get some beautifications done at an additional cost. Now these are all located on the Belvedere deck, which are the only public space on this deck. Let's head on up to the promenade deck, the next level up, which consists of the entire level full of public spaces, starting with the Ambassador Lounge on the forward part of the ship. This lounge is normally utilized by renowned guest speakers who will hold lectures on board. Lectures from cultural history, arts and architecture of the destinations that you'll be visiting throughout your voyage. This lounge is also used for light performances with an intimate setting, shore excursion briefings, cocktail parties, dance lessons, yoga lessons. It's a pretty utilized space, so do check out the Ambassador Lounge during your voyage to see what's happening there. Right next door, midship, is the Charleston Lounge, where you can grab some light refreshments, cocktails, and catch up with newfound friends. Here you can also find some light entertainment, from a soloist to a duo performance. It is such a nice, spacious lounge to just sit back and relax, and just watch the ocean go by as you look through the promenade windows. There's also a library on board, where you can feel free to borrow some books to read. There's also some magazines, newspapers, board games, and you can even help finish that giant jigsaw puzzle that's been sitting on that table for quite some time now. On the opposite side of the library, through the hall, is the boutiques area, where you can find some perfumes, jewelries, clothing items, and everyday necessities if you've forgotten to bring some. Now in the back or aft part of the promenade deck is the Terrace Cafe. This is the casual buffet style dining and one of the 2 dining venues on board the ship. You will have the option to dine indoor or outdoor. I prefer to actually just dine outdoor because it's nice and fresh. You can get to look out into the sea. Now this is what it looks like inside the Terrace Cafe. And this is the alfresco dining at the Terrace Cafe. So it's so much better outside. Now the ship has undergone a major refurb back in November 2016 until March 2017. So they have now newly added this awning at the back of the Terrace Cafe to protect you from any weather while you're dining. Now let's head on up and out into the Lido deck, which is the pool deck. During its recent major refurb, the pool area has actually been revamped and restored back into its former glory. So that freshwater pool now looks very inviting. You head on up those stairway and that will take you to the pool bar upstairs with plush loungers where you can order your cocktails and beverages. I don't actually drink cocktails or any alcohol for that matter, but the bar staff was happy enough to accommodate me and gave me something really nice to drink. So that was very accommodating of them. Right around the pool bar, also known as the Lido bar, is the Observation Lounge. This lounge is actually quite spectacular because it overlooks through the horizon of where the ship is going upstairs, and it's actually one of the only places where you can access the Wi-Fi signal. Now let's head back down to the Marco Polo deck, where you will find the Marco Polo restaurant. This is one of the 2 dining venues on board the ship. and the Marco Polo restaurant is a formal dining venue, so gentlemen are recommended to wear a button-up shirt with slacks and shoes to match, and for the ladies a simple cocktail dress will do. There are no jandals or shorts or t-shirts allowed on this venue, as this is a formal dining restaurant. This is open dining and open seating, so there are no need to make any reservations. I was quite surprised with the food on board. Being a small ship, I was expecting there to be limited selection, but I was dead wrong. There was a lot of selection on board, very delicious food, from proteins to vegetarians, freshly made pastas and raviolis, even catering to special dietary requirements. The staff always goes above and beyond, not just in the kitchen, but all throughout the ship. Here are some pictures of some appetizing food that I've been able to indulge in. Please bear in mind that there is complimentary house beer and house wine during dinner at the restaurant. So if you only like the occasional drinks, then there's no need to purchase any additional beverage package because there's already a complimentary selection of house beer and house wine available during dinner at the restaurant. Athena Health Spa, located on the Columbus deck midship. Here you can have your massages and other spa treatments. There are also steam pods and dry sauna available for you to use after your treatments. There's also a gym located within the spa itself with a couple of treadmills, stationary bikes, free weights, some medicine balls, some mats, basically enough equipment there for you to use to stay fit and burn off those extra calories. Let's take a look at the different cabin categories on board the Aegean Odyssey, starting with our mid-range, Category E and F, which are both deluxe outside cabins. Here, as you can see, Category E is a spacious cabin with 2 picture windows and a small sitting area next to the bed. There's also a full-size bathroom, so some cabins will come with a shower over bath, and then others will come with a walk-in shower like this. Some Category E cabins will come with a bonus balcony, so do inquire about that when you do make a booking. I was lucky enough to stay on cabin number 707, Category F, which is still our deluxe outside cabins, similar to the Category E, just a little bit smaller, so it does not have that little sitting area, but still very spacious and very well appointed. There's your desk and your lamp next to the bed. You got plenty of storage under the bed, so you can stuff your luggage in there if you don't want to use them throughout your voyage. You got your TV, a little sitting area, and 2 picture windows. You've got 2 round prongs, European plugs or sockets. Here's your wardrobe with a full body length mirror. And as you can see inside, you've got a couple of bathrobes, your life jackets, you've got hangers and storage underneath, and you've got your safe there as well. That up the top, that black thing, is your Quiet Vox charger. I'll explain to you more about that later once we talk about your excursion. That's your minibar fridge. The good thing about Aegean Odyssey is that you don't need to book a suite to get a full-size bathroom like this. You can book a deluxe outside Category F and above, and you can actually get this full-size bathroom, unlike many other cruise lines. The lower categories, from Category G Premium outside to Category M Standard inside, will all be a smaller cabin and will not have a fridge. Here you can see some Category G will be fixed double bed and some are fixed twin beds, so do inquire about that. Here is Category I, obstructed view with fixed twin bed. Here's Category H, picture window with fixed twin bed. And here's Category J, porthole fixed twin bed, and an inside cabin fixed twin bed as well. Remember that Category G to Category M are smaller cabins, therefore you will also receive a smaller ensuite, which is a typical size to what you would normally get from other cruise lines. Moving on to the higher range categories, you have the Category C and Category D, which are the balcony cabins. It has a convertible bed, which can be split into twin. The cabin is light, airy and spacious with a separate sitting area that leads onto your balcony. Next is the Junior Balcony Suite, which is Category B, very spacious and very well appointed, again with a convertible bed and a separate sitting area that leads onto your balcony. And lastly, we've got Category A, Owner Suite Balcony, which is your apartment style suite. complete with a separate lounge area, a mini dining table for ensuite dining, and a writing desk. The bedroom is separate from the living space. There's also a walk-in closet, a full-size balcony, and of course a full-size bathroom with a shower over tub. In addition to the spacious cabins and a full-size bathroom, all balcony cabins will receive the molten brown toiletries. The ship also caters for single travelers with single designated cabins that comes with a king single bed or a fixed twin bedding, and some would even come with a balcony, so do inquire about these as soon as possible because these are normally the very first ones to go as soon as a voyage has been released. The best thing about small ship cruising is that you're actually able to dock into your port of call. You're also able to come up close to the land masses where other bigger cruise lines and cruise ships would struggle. On top of that, Voyages to Antiquity is a destination-focused type of cruise, so the ship, the Aegean Odyssey, gets to set sail onto new, smaller ports every year. Smaller ports that are rich in history and culture in which other bigger cruise lines simply pass by. The best thing about your voyage are the shore excursions. This enables you to experience the culture, witness the local life, and be able to take in the attraction with the knowledge of the local tour guide. Voyages to Antiquity includes all of this in your cruise fare price. The shore excursions are built in to the cruise fare. Here are some example included shore excursions: island hopping in Maya Bay, snorkeling in Fifi Islands, time on our own at Bamboo Island, walking tour at the Malacca UNESCO World Heritage Site,
Standing down like the water, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain?
a visit to a monastery in Bagan, a visit to the pagodas, housing the largest reclining Buddha. Full-day shore excursions will also include lunch at the local restaurants. During shore excursions, everyone will be assigned to a smaller group, up to a group of 20, and each group will be assigned one local guide and one representative from the cruise line into an air-conditioned motor coach with water available on board and toilet stops on the way. Once at the site, you will proceed through a walking tour with the assistance of the local tour guide and the Quiet Vox. The Quiet Vox is a small radio device which you can use to hear the local tour guide's commentary. Your cruise fare also includes pre- and post-cruise transfer as per the designated transfer day on your itinerary. These are motor coach transfers private to the Aegean Odyssey passengers only, and it also includes pre- or post-cruise hotel stay at a 4 to 5-star hotel depending on your selected itinerary. Also, keep a lookout on those grand voyage sailings. Those longer voyages will normally include a fly-free promotion, which is typically an economy fare built into your cruise fare price. Gratuities are already built into your cruise fare, so you do not need to tip on board. However, while you are at your shore excursions offshore, you can feel free to tip your local tour guide and bus driver. Overall, Voyages to Antiquity provides a very competitive price with their itineraries. Their cruise fares include your cruise, taxes, gratuities, your meals, beer and wine during dinner, your entertainment, lectures by the guest speakers, your shore excursions, your transfers pre and post cruise, and hotels pre and post cruise depending on the itinerary. You even have the option of booking one of the Grand Voyage itineraries where the return airfare is included in the price. If you compare that with other cruise lines, you will soon find out that you won't get the same quantity or quality with the same amount of money spent. I do need to point out that Voyages to Antiquity is catered towards an adult demographic. Children are not discouraged to come on board. However, keep in mind that there are no children's facility or kids club on board, and that they will need to be supervised and accompanied at any public spaces at all times. The shore excursions are captivating, exhilarating, and it can also take a lot out of you, especially on a hot day. So I would recommend this cruise to adults, single couples, or groups who are physically active and are able to walk long distance. As you can see, you can really get the most out of your time, money, and feel at ease knowing that most of your travel needs are being met by the one company, the cruise line. And that's exactly what Voyages to Antiquity has to offer. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos, and until next time, bye!